Hey guys, what is going on? It is Bingzy here and welcome to a terrible lighting facecam video. It's one of them videos where I've woke up late and the lighting is terrible, so I've got my phone there and you can see like my shadow in the background. It's just horrible lighting. But anyway guys, we are doing a cheap FUT champ squad builder. It is the team I'm going to be using for FUT champions. It's not necessarily an overpowered team or anything like that, but I'm pretty positive this team is going to be insanely overpowered. That's the reason I built it. But anyway, we are going to jump into the goalkeeper position to start things off, and it is Begovic. This card, every time I come up against it, he just destroys me. He makes like 20 saves a game. The guy's ridiculous. 3,000 coins as well. Insanely cheap. Hopefully he is just as good for me as he is when I come up against him, because the guy is just overpowered as hell. And to get that strong link to him, to put him on full chemistry, we go with an untradeable of mine, and it is Kurt Zouma. Actually, speaking about it, we go with two untradeable centre backs. We go with Kurt Zouma and Perrin. Pack both of these into player packs. As you can see, Kurt Zouma, he's played 23 games, 2 goals, 3 yellow cards, 1 red card. And Perrin hasn't played a game for me yet, but he just looks like a fantastic card. And say I haven't already used this team, I'm going to be using it for FUT champs. So I'm going to, obviously, after this video is done, I'm going to jump on, get a few games in with this team, get to know how it works, get some custom tactics, see what's best for me and what fits best for this team. As I've woke up late, and as you guys can tell, the face cam, it's just terrible. The lighting is it is terrible, so I didn't want to leave it even later and make it even worse. But anyway, at left back we go with Maxwell. Now I could have gone with a few pacier players, but Maxwell for 650 coins, look at those stats, it's absolutely insane. And if I really wanted to, I could get into 84 pace if I put a catalyst chem style on him, which I'm not too interested in doing. I do want to get a chem style for my striker in this team to upgrade his pace, and you guys would have probably seen who that is by the thumbnail, but if you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it. Anyway, in the right back position we go with the non-rare, and it's this guy, Dejid? No idea. Anyway, he looks fantastic, and as you can see guys, already we have got 4 nations in the team, so we've only got room for 1 more nation. So this team is heavily French, and yeah, it's just a heavily French team. So anyway, we are going to go to the centre mid. On this side, we actually go with a centre attacking mid, which is Oscar. He looks fantastic this year, guys. 77 pace, 75 shooting, the 4-star skills, only 1,000 coins, 1,500 coins paid. He looks fantastic. Hopefully, he's just amazing. And well, hopefully he gets me a lot of goals in FUT champs. Then in the centre of the park we go with a CDM, and I wanted a defensive minded midfielder, and Diarra he just looks fantastic. He's got this gladiator chem style which upgrades his shooting, so he's not going to be too bad in front of goal. He's not going to be the best, but he's not going to be too bad to the point where I have to worry and just not take shots with him at all. And he should be a decent midfielder. I mean, his stats look like he's going to be fantastic for that defensive-minded midfielder. Obviously, medium-high work rates as well. Then we go with the person who's actually in his correct position, which is Sanson, who I actually gave up for a 2-player pack not too long ago. When I packed him, he was first owner, so I could have kept that one and saved myself 650 coins, but it was only 650 coins. The guy's got a fantastic card. For a 78 rated, he's got one of the most well-rounded cards I have seen this year. Anyway, guys, going to the left forward, we could go with Douglas Costa. I was actually trying to fit him into the team originally, but we go with Paul Georges Entep. And you guys remember this guy's silver team of the season from FIFA 15? I did a squad builder around it on FIFA 15. He was insane. Now he's an 80 rated, and they're basically the same stats as what his silver team of the season was. So I'm excited to use this card this year. I used him a lot last year. Hopefully he's just as good this year. I can't wait. 4-star, 4-star. The guy looks like an absolute beast and is easy to put into teams, as you can see. Anyway, going to the right forward or the right wing position, we go with Lucas. Used him a lot at the start of the year. I wish I actually kept his card. I would have had like 70 games with him now, but you know, I didn't keep him. We've gone and picked him back up. 1,400 coins. Insanely cheap for an insane stats and an insanely overpowered card. I've already used him this year. The dribbling, the pace, the shooting. He's got the finisher chem style, which I'm not too sure, but I think it gives him like 86 shooting. Is it 86? Or is it like, I'm not too sure. It might be 86, it might be like 82. I'm not 100% sure how much shooting he actually gets, like what his stats are with that chem style. But at the striker position, we go with someone who's got no problem with finishing a ball, and it is Edison Cavani. My first known Edison Cavani, I've got him in a 2-player pack. Now what I'm actually going to do with this card is put a Catalyst Chem style on him, which I don't know whether I put a Hunter on. I think Hunter would only get him to 86 pace, but he'd get like 90 something shooting. If I put a Catalyst, he will get 87 pace and just ridiculous passing. His shooting's okay, and I think he'd be insane. If he's got a lot of pace, he's got a lot of strength already, he's great shooting, not the greatest dribbling, I think he would be fantastic with a Catalyst Chem style. Let me know, what Chem style do you think I should put on Cavani, and what do you guys think to this team? Do you think it's going to be okay? It is literally just a cheap FUT Champions team. It's not going... I'm not going for 40 on 40 with this team, honestly, guys. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. Yeah, again, I apologise for how bad this face cam looks. It's just terrible, and the fact is, if I turn my light on, up like there, it's at this angle, so it sort of only lights up this side of my face, and that's dark, and it aggravates me, guys. The lighting is terrible. I can't wait to move out of this house and just get a better setup, or better setups, better lighting. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you drop a like if you did enjoy. Make sure you let me know in the comments what you want to see on my channel. And as always, guys, make sure you all have an absolutely incredible day. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace.